Hey, Saber World, this is Josh here. And Shameem.
And Shameem.
And
Whee!
Shameem. So we just got done doing the unboxing for Shameem's new Ahsoka sabers from Solo's Hold. And while I have him here, and he is such a huge fan of thin neck lightsabers,
This is true.
I thought that we should do a long overdue video for my Solo's Hold V2. So this lightsaber has quite a history, the V2.
Indeed it does. And there are plenty of videos and websites out there that detail the history of the Luke Skywalker lightsaber from Return of the Jedi, so we probably won't go into too much of the history. But essentially, this is the prop that was used during most of the scenes in Return of the Jedi, primarily the ones in the Emperor's throne room when Luke is fighting. The other prop, there are two other main props, as far as I'm aware. The hero, which you see Darth Vader using on Endor when he holds Luke's lightsaber and says, "I see you've constructed a new lightsaber." And then the Yuma prop, which was used during the sail barge attack, the sail barge scene on Tatooine, which sort of is a mixture between the V2 and the Yuma and the hero. But this is the one that was used in most of the scenes in the film. And I believe it was the one the prop that was used first in terms of filming chronologically. I don't know that for sure, but
So
yeah, let's go into the history of it. What do you want to say about this, other than the fact that it's freaking gorgeous?
Well, so the reason why this is my favorite, this is my unicorn, is that when I was a kid, the first Star Wars exposure I had to Star Wars was Return of the Jedi. My uncle ran a bookstore that had a video shop, and he's just like, "Hey, you'd probably be interested in this movie. Here's Return of the Jedi." So the first time I ever saw a lightsaber was it flew out of R2, landed in Luke's hand, and he ignited it and kicked the shit out of everybody.
And it was awesome.
It was awesome. So this prop actually dates back to A New Hope.
Yes, it does.
They used it in stunt work in both A New Hope and Empire. And on the first day of filming with Return of the Jedi, they said the prop department realized that Mark Hamill was holding the Graflex still. So they're like, no, crap. You can't have this because
You lost it in the last movie.
So they went in the back and found this stunt saber that they had been using for stunt work over the last two movies.
Alec Guinness had been using and was used a bit in Empire as well.
And you don't see it in Empire. It's just more that in the background, as they were training to do the scenes, they just used something they had laying around.
Mm-hmm.
And here it is. And to me, this is Luke Skywalker's real lightsaber, one that he built from Ben Kenobi's blueprints, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess.
So the bottom half comes off right here to reveal the chassis.
Yeah, young chassis dough.
So I should say this has been a year in the making. A year. So all those people complaining about 8 months can kiss my ass. Because I've been waiting a year. So I got in this run last year. I got it probably November, December. And then Obi Shane, just because he has so much on his plate. Because Obi Shane actually does a lot of the designing and stuff with Aaron for his new sabers. So they were deep into the Ahsoka planning. And I just got this back about a month and a half ago.
Yeah, it was very recently.
So I didn't go for the full crystal. This does have a Plector Labs Crystal Focus 7.5 with a color extender. And it also has a prop emitter, which you can take off. And you can pop on blade emitter. So unlike Shameem's Ahsokas that are a 1-inch blade holder, this is a 7/8, which I'm okay with. And this is an Obi Shane blade. So let's pull the kill key.
I'll never turn to the dark side.
Turn to your mom's side.
Oh, she misses you. Clamp card activation.
So good.
So this is
So good.
Juan Smith's Mark 6. So, honestly, the favorite thing, my favorite thing about this soundboard is if you hold it this way, it has a different sound than if you hold it this way.
A slightly different, I hear it, yeah. That's a nice feature of the Crystal Focus. It can have up to 4 different angles, ignitions.
So, just like his Ahsoka's that we just showed off, the sound isn't coming from the bottom. It's actually coming from here in the clamp.
Is this the boot up sound we're listening to, or is it one of the...
I think this is just, the nice thing about this is you can just hit
Skywalker.
Jesus Christ, because I'm like, holy hell, that better not be the boot sound playing the whole musical cue, my God.
That's crazy. The nice thing about a Crystal Focus is that you can actually just say shut up.
That's nice. That's nice.
And as you can hear it has just this background hum.
I like it. Turn it on again, turn it on.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
So actually with all the RotJ accurate sounds, this is Lord Blako's Skywalker RotJ. I did a little bit different greens just so it was a little bit, just so it had a little bit of variety. Yes, I know. Don't kill me, Saber community.
So the weathering pattern is as accurate as possible to the actual weathering pattern that was used on the prop.
Yes.
The people who made this hilt, Aaron and Obi Shane and whoever else was involved, they went and they looked extensively at reference photographs of the original prop of the film. I believe they actually interviewed the person who
has the
actual prop. And so, you know, this is, what is it? This isn't just randomly applied weathering. There's a, what is it, like a template or a stencil that was created and applied so that you get it as screen accurate as possible.
So
which is pretty crazy.
Even on here, they did a ding in the emitter like there really is. It's really chewed up on the bottom part of the hilt because that's how it really is. It's actually kind of to the touch. This is actually kind of rough.
Yeah, I feel that. So that's pretty freaking awesome. I love me some thin necks. Speaking of thin necks, show them what's on the thin neck.
So on the actual prop, this is how detailed it gets. On the actual prop, they had this gaffer's tape. I forgot about. I said Mylar before. Totally wrong. That is gaffer's tape. This is what actually was on this hilt in the movie,
which is awesome.
Along with this
ghetto as fuck, I love it.
I know. Along with whatever the heck this is on the bottom, and
that's square greebly dough.
But this is they're all about the accuracy, and this is what they did. So the card is Sloth Furnace, circuit card. The clamp is from Roman's Props.
Woo!
So
love me some Romans.
So there was a lot of people that collaborated to get this the way it is.
Sound bank selection.
Skywalker, a hero.
Everybody that loves that, Rob.
Ooh.
Now
that classic blue.
That actually looks phenomenal. I mean, look at. So in the originally his new lightsaber was going to be blue again, but against the sand
on
Tatooine, it didn't pop the way they wanted to in the scenes because they were such daytime.
So they made it green in Photoshop. And if you look at some of the original, that's why in a lot of the original posters, he's holding a blue lightsaber with this thin neck blade, or with the thin neck saber. So there's a little bit of history there. A lot of the people already watching this video probably already know that, so we're not saying anything new. But we like to sound smart, so which is why we're saying it.
It's attention to the prop that is kind of second to none. Mm-hmm. That I actually love. So I'll give you one more glamour shot, and then I'll get out of your hair, so you can go watch other videos.
But look at this V2, man. I mean, it's exquisite. It's a lovely, lovely hilt. It's very reminiscent of the Obi-Wan Kenobi design, which is one of my favorite hilts. I love that Luke takes design aesthetics from his master and uses it in constructing his new lightsaber. This is similar to now how Ezra in the most recent season of Rebels has taken design elements from his master Kanan's hilt and incorporated it into his thin neck. So
I love that hilt.
So it echoes what Luke Skywalker did. So you had Luke's original lightsaber, it was lost during a lightsaber duel, and then his next lightsaber incorporates design elements of his master's and is also a thin neck and is green. So you have the exact same thing now with Ezra. His lightsaber was lost in a lightsaber duel. Incidentally, with Vader as well. Both of them were, the hilts were lost in the duel with Vader. So, Star Wars is all about echoing. It's all about rhyming. So,
Circular.
yes, it's interesting
The
that
ring
it follows with the props as well.
This is the weapon of a Jedi Knight.
It's the weapon of your mama.
I put that on there because it originally was Obi-Wan's prop, right?
Graflex. TFA HD.
Hey, I know that font.
I had to put it on. I had to.
Close your eyes.
Okay.
Oh, so a lot of people ask about very specific things. So this is all one piece. From here to here is one
Is
piece.
it really?
It is.
Wow. I did not know
The
that.
saber.
And the bottom part screws into it, and this kind of just goes over it and clamps it. It doesn't hold it together.
It clamps it.
I know that sounds kind of, but
Dad Buzz Wildo.
so yeah, this is me getting my unicorn.
Congratulations on the acquisition of your unicorn. Yes.
Stay away from it, Voldemort.
Achievement unlocked. Unicorn acquired.
Can we do that in the video? Just like have achievement unlocked.
I don't know how to do that, so you're gonna have to do that. Hopefully, you'll see an achievement unlocked sign up there. If not, then just imagine that it appears right there, and you can all be happy for Josh.
I'm happy for Josh.
So Josh, thank you for inviting me onto this video to talk about a gorgeous thin neck saber. I'm all about the thin necks. No rebels. I'm all about the neck, no fat ass. Love me some thin neck. All right. Thank you all so much for watching. And
May the force be with you.
indeed.